Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. This is Cities Skylines 1.4 After Dark and Snowfall expansion packs. We are in Nova Venezia. We are just shy of 50,000 people in our fair city, which is awesome. And I've decided to add a dam over here beside the Zetrius Animal Rescue Center and Nature Reserve on the Grand River, because I was starting to lose a little bit of electrical, like that buffer zone, which I always like. But it's dramatically affected the water level of this of the river. Like you can see, this is where the river used to be, and now it's way down here. And although I like the extra, I definitely like the extra power. I'm not sure I like the effect this is having on the rest of the river. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I'll sit on that for the rest of the episode, and then I'll come back once the water level stabilizes, and then we'll see what's going on, because this is not interesting anymore. I think, like, especially that rocky outcropping. Like, I don't think I'm going to end up keeping that, but we'll see. I've also done off screen some. This is where the wind farm used to be, and then it became an area for a bunch of water input plants down here. So I've deleted all of that, and we've opened it up. So I think I'm actually going to expand Empire Hills just a little bit into this area, because it makes sense to me that's exactly what would happen. So let's fill that in. Let's continue with our lovely little treed lanes here. Let's bring you... Actually, here, let's first get this road right along here. No, I want trees to back onto the reservoir. So it's, there we go, and then you will come down there, and hopefully none of those guys will have to get demolished like that. I'm always trying to avoid that, but sometimes it happens, because I don't know how the game is going to affect the roadways and whatnot. So let's get this just kind of cul-de-saced up there, and then let's get this in. Nope, that's not a good curve. Let's get that straight out like that, and then curved, and then in through there. And then out like that. There we go. Let's hook up some water and heat, because those are necessary. Let's just go out from here, I think. It's a good way to make everything connected. And then let's fill in some houses. La 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 la. And then that's still going to be the park. And we'll eventually fill in that the park, like, out from there or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's fill in these, because these houses can expand if they want to now. Let's get rid of that. Let's fill all of this in, and hopefully this will, I don't know, kind of round out this area a little bit more, maybe. Not that it needed rounding, but I think you all know what I mean. It just kind of fills it in. It leaves it less undeveloped, because if I were a developer, I'd be wanting to build the houses right along the reservoir like that. It's pretty. It's not spectacularly pretty, but it's better than no waterfront, right? Yes, along there, and then a big house there. There we go. And I'll fill that in with trees and whatnot off camera. And I chose this as the delineation point, like the end of this Empire Hills, because this is where the trees started to go from nice and pristine into polluted because of power plants and various things. Actually, do I have the nuclear facility? Oh, I do have the nuclear facility. So let's... Oh wow, that is huge, the nuclear plant. Where do I want to put that? This seems like it would be a good place to put it. Creates noise pollution? Okay, I'm fine with that. Boom, nuclear winter. And then I'll delete these over polluting ones right out there. There we go. And actually, let us take our incineration plants, which are right here, and actually if I move them over to here, 2, and then 3, where do I want the third one? Where do I want the third one? 3. You know, let's build another one just for safety's sake. And then if we start getting rid of these, boom, boom, and then this area should actually start to clean up quite a bit, and we can improve Empire Hills even more out this way. There, I like that. I've also decided that this reservoir park is going to curve all the way around the reservoir. It'll be pretty large. I haven't filled that in yet because I want to work on Cooper Hills. Like I said, this is going to be low density. It seems like these houses are really big considering how close they are to this area, but if in Toronto, the annex neighborhood is kind of what I'm building this after. A lot of like these tree-lined paths and whatever. Every road will be tree-lined, which I should probably start upgrading these. But you definitely see houses that are really expensive houses, just like a block and a half from high-rises in Toronto. So that's kind of what I'm going for with this area. But let's continue this one right out there. Right there. Good. And then we'll get some cul-de-sacs. Actually, here, I have an idea. Can we do this? How will this change things? Will that change things for good? For ill? I don't know. Slope too steep. Space already occupied. Okay. Let's get this out there then. Let's get... There we go. That's that area. And let's fill this in again with lovely little houses. There we go. And one of the things about the annex neighborhood is in Toronto is that the houses are expensive, but they're not exceedingly large. So I'm just going to stick with mostly 2s. 2 deep for most of these, just because I've got the much larger houses and much larger lots up in this area, Empire Hills and Dandelion Park and whatnot. So this is just going to be much smaller houses, but still very, very expensive. At least I would like to think that they'd be very expensive. Yeah, and we're gonna have probably expand this tree buffer zone a little bit out here. There we go. And there. In fact, these houses are a little bit big for what I'm going for the rest of this, so I should probably take these down a little bit, but I've already built them, so I'm going to leave them. But let's get some of that in like that. Excellent. Does everybody have water? Yeah. Okay. But my residential domain isn't actually very high. So let's just continue this road out that way. And then I will start some more commercial right along here to hopefully spur my residential demand. But it is night, so I will see you guys in the morning. I'll probably work on the reservoir park or something like that. Or maybe even this area. I don't know. We will see. But I'll see you in the morning. Alright, good morning again, friends. Overnight I've added some commercial in some of these sectors down here. I have... Where else did I add it? In this area, I've expanded that a little bit. Oh, I should probably put some commercial along this road too. That makes a lot of sense. So, we're getting more commercial along here. And some additional commercial in this area. In fact, I'm just going to add some more right along here. There we go. Just as just kind of a stimulant for the residential demand elsewhere. Because residences are what makes this game go, but I mean, everything is based on a population milestone, never a business milestone or anything like that. So you need population in order to progress in the game, but you need commercial and an industrial in order to increase your population. So we're going like this. Our population is still increasing steadily. I like that. Just going to fill this area in a little bit more, but I'll eventually do most of this filling in off camera. I mean, it's pretty at the end of the day, but it's kind of boring to watch, I think. But yeah, so let's continue. I've also deleted an extra. I had an extra couple incinerators down here, which I've deleted. So I didn't need them because my incineration status is still very, very good. So I definitely will be expanding Empire Hills into this area a little bit more. Actually, where does the pollution go to? Okay, there is no pollution there anymore, essentially. So let's take this. That'll be my dividing line, just for personal reference. So let's take, let's take this area, and let's bring that in like that. There we go. We'll have this street kind of be the border street-ish. We'll end, oops, we'll end right there. We'll continue this street through to there. This street will kind of loop around there a little bit more. Nope, that's way too high. I don't want that. So you know what? Let's go into the leveling area, and let's get rid of these lumps. Okay, that's selecting my right mouse button selects the level, and then the left one is actually what does the leveling. So let's flatten that out. La la la. There we go. Yay, much flatter. You know what, can I level this out too? Let's fill in that hole right there, because I don't want houses to be all weird on that side. Okay, that actually drops down. No, there we go. So let's do more of that. There we go. Nice. Much, much better. So let's continue that out to there. let's continue this out to there, I think, and then let's connect them up through there. There, and this is the rest of Empire Hills. Let's just make this all the hills. There we go. And water. Does everybody have water? Yes. We start filling in the houses. We'll leave that kind of gap there as kind of a hill escarpment thing. There we go. And I don't, you know, if I'd been redoing this, I would have connected this up through here somewhere. But like I said, I'm not going to bulldoze houses that I've already placed just for the sake of increasing connectivity. That defeats the entire purpose of city building games to me. I want to develop a city. I don't just want to make it the optimal city, you know? And again, there's nothing wrong with people that play that style. That's your style, and you do you. But I'm going for a slightly different style. So I'm not going to put any houses on this side of the street because that's a little bit, I don't know, I wouldn't want to live on that side with like the bus depot right behind me or anything like that, so there we go. So I'll end up filling that in off camera, but that's what it looks like. Have I filled in those? Okay, I filled in those areas. There we go. There we go. Empire Hills has doubled in size. There we go. But back to Cooper Hills. Back to Cooper Hills. I want this street to come in just like that. I've added this parkway just to connect this park down here with Reservoir Park, just so I can have a reminder of that. And what I'm going to do is, instead of connecting things through this park, I'm going to have this park be like a boundary of the two sides of Cooper Hills, just to disrupt the connectivity and things like that. Oops, let's upgrade that. And how do we want this to work? Let's just get a cul-de-sac right in there. Good. Let's delete that. Let's take that out. No. I need that curve. Boom. Just right along there. I don't want this to connect to there. I want this to be a very limited access kind of a place. So let's just get that right down there. There we go. Build a cul-de-sac, whoops, right off that. I'll build another one right off there. Excellent. Excellent. Actually, that's a bit too far. I don't want them to go that far. Just like that. Just like that. There we go. I'm going to fill in these. Actually, I'm going to fill in the commercial right along. How does that work? Okay, those are connected to this one. Oops, this is connected there. Let's get some commercial right there. There we go. And while we're at it, there we go. Let's just connect this along to there. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Everything connects up to that park. Fantastic. Let's get some more commercial towers right along there. Actually, I want a gap right there, because I want to build this path in through. There we go. And time for houses. Actually, no, not time for houses. My housing demand is not high enough, really, to go for houses. Not just yet. There we go. These are more the housing styles that I was looking for. Just 2 deep around each of these. There we go. There. Nice. Do I want to fill in that area? No, I don't. I don't think I do. But let's fill this in. We're gonna get some weird shaped lots around here, but so be it. So be it. Boom. Boom. Let's get that in there, that in there. And I'm wondering, do I want this to be low density commercial or high density commercial? I think I want it to be lower density and along here. But we'll make that 3 deep because 3 deep commercial, I don't know, it just seems like that's the right number for this. There we go. Get you in there, get you right in there. And while we're at it, let's connect this to there. Excellent. And do we want an extra path through there? Yeah, I think I do want. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Let's connect that up through there. So that means this guy's right here. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did not like the way that dam was messing things, so I got rid of it. And now the water level is back to normal because I had this weird like waterfall onto this rocky escarpment here, and all the property values along here absolutely tanked. So I got rid of that. But we are once again nighttime. This has been about 22 or 23 minutes. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. If you like what you see, please subscribe, please comment, let me know what you think. And that's it for today. I'm having a blast playing. I hope you're enjoying watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, guys. Ciao.